back for another video. Been out of the loop for a little bit, you know. If you haven't heard or, you know, haven't been up on the news or whatever on Instagram and stuff, I'm embarking onto another mission. The Army is sending me back out on another mission come up this summer. As a lot of you know, last summer I was deployed out on a mission to another country outside of Germany. Still over here across the pond. This summer I am going to be gone from, I'd say, end of April to July-ish. So be kind of out of the loop on videos with that. Obviously they're not going to be weekly or nothing. Probably going to be real short on the, you know, the review factor of lures and whatnot. But I will try my best to do vlogs and to keep up on vlogs and even keep, you know, information and news coming your way. If I'm over there and I get internet at some point and I'm able to kind of see what's up on the market and kind of send that your way on Instagram and see what's out on the market still, and still kind of give you guys intent on fishing stuff like I like to do a lot. So I'm just going to go over some stuff that I said weeks ago I was going to cover. So this stuff that we're going to be talking about today, brought up a couple weeks ago that they were in a vlog, and I love saving money, especially when it comes to buying fishing tackle. All of us know how expensive it can get up, it can lead. You know, prices vary, everything on lures to rods to reels, everything. So it's, you know, when I go out, I always try to find the best deal with quality coming into factor, obviously. Now these, we're going over today, 6 blue chrome rattle traps. And I picked it up on my eBay barrage that I was on. And I got 6 of these rattle traps for the price of $2.99, and I was the only bidder on that. So I bid at the $2.99, won that. I think it was like $6 to send it over here to Germany, but it was free shipping stateside. They came from Canada, from the online fishing tackle store. I don't know who distributes or even makes these, you know, or manufactures these lures. But no packaging came along with them. They just came in their standard shipping box with just all these individual bags. And almost like, so you could staple your own label to these and sell them as your own bait. Here we go. Now, size reference, the best way I can describe it, you can probably look at and tell, it looks like a Rapala. You know, all their wraps. The blue and chrome basically was the only color I could find in this lure combination with the 6 in that one style. I could not find any fishing lot with these as in mixed, you know, color combinations. It was only the blue and chrome. It was the only color I found. But between black and gold and blue and chrome were pretty much the only 2 colors I ever fished. Being the black and gold, I use darker water, blue and chrome, clearer water. I just typically get away with that in any waters I fish. Obviously, you know, you're going in to match the hatch, you gotta have different patterns on you. But these are the standard ones that you can really toss around and find schools of fish everywhere. With that being said, school and fish, anybody that knows me or has fished with me knows that these things are my demon bait. Between this and a drop shot, I can't stand fishing both of them. You're sitting there laughing. I like fishing a drop shot with, you know, a fluke, for instance. We do have a lot of sand in Florida, a lot of sandy bottoms, so I have caught a lot of fish drop shot. I just don't like the technique. Great technique, catches fish, stingy fish all the time and do a great job with it, and I love fishing it on beds. It's just not a fun I shouldn't say fun. You catch a lot of fish. I like fishing light line a lot, but it's not a technique that I'm pertaining to. I don't have a lot of confidence in it. I just don't fish it a lot. And that's the same factor with the rattle trap. And you're going, yo, you gotta be kidding me. You know, rattle trap this and that. I've never found my itch on fishing these things. I've never done good with them. I've never really built my confidence in them. And my big thing is I preach it to everybody. If there's a bait out there that you don't like fishing a lot, and you don't have a lot of confidence in it, commit one day of fishing to it. Like, that's how I got so good with the Carolina rig. Is I hated fishing it, never liked it, missed a ton of fish, couldn't get the feel, but one day I just committed to fishing it and that style of fishing, and the rest is, you know, history with that. And I've won tons of money on the Carolina rig, tons of tournaments, did really good with it. It's one of my favorite styles to fish now. So that's how I would be with the rattle trap. Square bill crankbait was the same way for me. I learned how to fish the square bill basically just by going out and only throwing a square bill crankbait. So I'll be doing the same thing with rattle traps. I do like fishing them to an extent, and I love using them in schools. I absolutely adore fishing. I really like the 1/4 ounce or 1/4 ounce red eye shad. I fish that a lot, but these right here, these are 1/2 ounce. Like I said, they look just like a Rapala. You know, the body style is the same way. Split ring on the hook loop there, and it's a real nice bait. I mean, there's no saying how good the paint's gonna chip off on it. It's probably gonna get eaten up. You know what I mean? I bought 6 of them for $2.99. It's like a Walmart price basically, but you know, you can't complain. Paying under $1 for each freaking lure. Here's the rest of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. eBay, I love eBay. I've been buying a lot of stuff on eBay. The next video I'm putting out is going to be off my tackle box, all the stuff involved in it, and some of the Legio lures that I have ordered that I finally got in as well. So I'll be going over a lot of that stuff to you. So a lot of people are always asking me how I shop on eBay, and I've gotten a lot of tips from y'all as well. You know, at the top of the eBay, when you type in the search bar what you're specifically looking for, you can go into the bids, so the auctions, or you can go into the buy it now. Now your deals are going to come from the auctions, private sellers, bigger companies, online fishing retailers like I found these, and they're everywhere. The fishing lots are huge, but the fishing reels especially, and Bass Pro Shops reels especially, their brands are all over the place. Or I shouldn't say their brands, but their reels are all over the place on eBay. A lot of rare reels that you don't see, like a lot of the extremes and the gold carbon lights, you can find them on eBay. A lot of people I always see asking, where can I buy these? Where can I do this? Where can I do that? Tyler Reels Fishing, he's always up on Instagram talking about how he wants to find more gold and carbon lights, and I love them. I've had the same two for probably 4, 5, 6 years now. And those reels are incredible. Probably one of the best reels they've ever made between that and the Pro Qualifier. Same thing with fishing tackle. You can go on there and find stupid amounts of stuff. I found probably my tackle box that I have put together here in Germany. Altogether, I wouldn't doubt if there's close to $250, $275 worth of gear in there, maybe even close to $300 if I were to put it at a retail price. But I found so much good deals on eBay just rummaging through that site. Put my mind there on that laptop and just scrolling through. I found tons of stuff. So these rattle traps here, we're going to take them to the sink and see if they are sinkers or floaters. People are going to be wondering that, but they are the sinking, but we're going to show you that right now. Alrighty, so here is the old test tank. Now, it's nothing too impressive. It's a sink. Now this is where I've done the Sexy Dog, the Live Target, Hollow Body Sunfish. I'm about to show you these rattle traps. Now, quality level on them, as I said, you're probably gonna get a lot of scratch off these. I can just tell just by feeling the bait. Obviously not at the quality of some of your other name brands, but nevertheless, it's gonna catch fish. Now, you see, it is a sinking rattle trap. Because when I talked about this on, oh my gosh, that's cool. When I talked about this on Instagram, a lot of people were asking if they were floating rattle traps or sinking rattle traps. I've never really been into the floating. I've never even fished a floating rattle trap, and these are not. So I'm sure that'd be annotated on any deal you look at on Instagram. But that is something to really look at because most deals are too good to be true. So. So yes, it is a normal rattle trap. It is going to work perfectly fine. No, it is not junk. So, all the haters that hate on my old fishing deals, don't worry about it. They'll be fine. Really wish I could be fishing them, honestly. I talked to a guy the other day we had an event over at one of the outdoor facilities here, and there's a lake, a little river there, which you're gonna see on the next vlog. And next vlog's funny. That's all I'm saying. There's some funny stuff in that vlog. It's like a nature walk, so and so, but we took our bikes out there, ripped around on the bikes a little bit. Shouldn't say ripped, but Went out there, and there was a guy carp fishing and whacking them, absolutely smoking them. And I've never really seen anybody fish out there and actually catch stuff between all the times I've driven past it and whatnot, because it's really only about a mile behind my motor pool at work. So went out there and I was kind of shooting the shit with him, talking to him for a little bit. And he catches a mirror carp, like right in front of me. And this thing's like 8, 9 pounds, good solid size, nothing too huge. And we got into talking, and I guess trout season and pike season is closed right now. I was unaware that there's even seasons for that here in Germany. Fishing laws are different, whatnot. Might be like that in the States. I don't really know the pike fishing thing. So, guess what we're going to do? We're going to give away 3 of them. Contest ideas are coming up. These are going right into the giveaway box for the bass fishing giveaway. We're going to give these away separately from those, being that they're light, and one of you guys can score 3 blue and chrome rattle traps. So contest ideas, hit them up. Guys, I really just wanted to show you what I've been picking around on eBay, what I ordered, what I got. A lot of people are wondering where these came from, but It's just fishing stores online. There's no company. I don't know the company that made this. Like I said, they're open, blank packaging for a reason, so some other company can staple their logo on there and sell it as their own. Going into the transition with summer, we'll be gone a couple months. I'm gonna do my best not to slow anything down, especially the Instagram page. I can run that with ease. So Bass All Year Nation will be up, but as far as video is concerned, it'll probably just be vlogs for about 3 months or so, maybe a little longer. Don't really know at this point. Kind of a blank video, really. I thought I could talk more about these lures. I figured I could say more. You guys know how to fish rattle traps. I don't need to sit here and tell you guys what line to use, what rod, how to retrieve it, and all that. It's pretty simple, down basic stuff. If you don't know, hit me with a comment. I can answer your questions. With that, giving away 3 rattle traps, ideas, details, all that's going to be on Instagram. It's going to be a picture for the bass fishing giveaway, and then right after that, we're going to give away these 3 rattle traps. Now with that, it's just going to, like I said, it's going to be a picture of everything to be won. You just got to repost it, tag your friends, tag your buddies, tag fishing pages, all that good stuff. So be waiting on that. Be on your toes for that to go around. Tons of stuff in that bag. It's probably about 4, 5, 6 pounds worth of stuff. Until next video, guys, thanks for staying tuned. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up. But anyway, guys, I do appreciate your support. I love it. Can't thank you guys enough. Until next video, keep in touch. See you guys.